And then so many people went public that they said, well, we do take you behind closed doors and take your clothes off. We don't call it a strip search. And then even in their apology, the women who've been assaulted by them say it's all lies. I mean, it's lies within lies within lies within lies. But what do you expect from a federal brown shirt goon force meant to dog train us and break our will to basically live like maximum security prisoners? They're coming to malls, highway checkpoints, they're already there. Sporting games. We're all being trained to have government put their hands on us, and TSA is now training for forced inoculation. Federal grants to local police, they're training them for forced inoculation. That's why they're doing this. That's why they're lying to the American people, because we're seen as an enemy, and you lie to an enemy in warfare. This is a foreign banking cartel occupying the United States, and the TSA is their shock troops to bureaucratically go out there and train us to accept this. In just the last week, Homeland Security has come out and said, we're not just about terror. We're going to hire your local police. We're going to certify who can get jobs anywhere. We're going to set up checkpoints in your town. We're going to have spies all over Twitter and Facebook. We're going to have citizen spies on the ground recording what you say politically. They are recreating classical, hardcore despotism. This is 200 proof evil. This is certified as bad as it gets. It's conscious takeover. Oh, and also they said that the machines could not physically hold images.
The machines are not set to store images. They're not set to transmit images.
And then we got the manuals sent to us by insiders that said that when they test the machines, they look to see if they can see the genitals, and that is the marker they look for to make sure that the machine is tuned right, and that indeed all the images are saved, not just at airports, but at courthouses, and have been leaked and shared, and they pin them up on the wall, and when they see a good-looking woman that's come out, they put them through them. So they lied about saving the images. There have been cases in England where they come up to famous film stars and ask them to sign scans of their own genitals. This is really happening. And of course, it's a bunch of abusers that are willing to take these jobs. Remember that basic precept in law, that if someone's been caught lying before, don't believe anything they say, and they're criminals. What do they say about the devil? He's the father of lies. Whether you believe in the devil or not, this is a devilish attribute that we're seeing. This is tyranny. Why do we just accept when government lies about Rand Paul and says that he was irate and wasn't detained? Both lies. Why do we not get upset about that? Why do we trust people that act like this? The truth is, more and more Americans are awake. Congress has a 9% approval rating. The system knows we're waking up to them. So now they're taking the velvet glove off the iron fist and just going with the iron fist. It is time to reawaken the spirit of 1776. It is time to recognize it is criminal when the TSA violates the 10th and 9th Amendment and operates in our states. But it's even more criminal when they grope our children, our wives, and our husbands and harass our old people and make cancer patients get out of wheelchairs that can't walk and make passengers help get them out of their chair. This is assault, and it's criminal. It's sexual and physical assault. But it's also criminal when we put up with it. We become cowardly accomplices to these scum. The TSA takeover of America has unified the people, and so have a lot of other issues. And the system knows that their attempt to break our will is backfiring. Get this key report out to everyone you know. The future of our republic and the world depends on it, because this corporate tyranny is being exported everywhere. Absolutely. We'll be right back. This corporate tyranny is being exported. Yeah, that's an extremely powerful piece that Aaron Dyke stayed up all night to get ready. And I told him, I said, Aaron, we shot the video. We've done the research the last 2 days about their lies. I said, just take your time getting it done. And, of course, he was leaving this morning as I got here. So he'd been up working for more than 24 hours to put that together. And I'm giving it a name right now. I got to decide here during the next break. I couldn't, in 3-minute break, I couldn't come to a... I mean, what do we say that's accurate about the video and gets people to watch it? You know, secrets of the TSA exposed, what the TSA doesn't want you to know. You know, the TSA are world champion liars. I don't know what you call it. By the way, last time we were up in Maine interviewing Charlotte Iserby a year ago for her Skull and Bones expose. It's on prisonplanet.tv. She gave me this, and I've always meant to show it to people. This is cool. If I had like a man cave at home, which I don't, I mean, I have my little office, but everything's overrun by my children. My office is in my bedroom. I have a little desk, but you know, the whole house is decorated by my wife, and it's great. It's nice. It's just it's a chick pad. I don't think that this would fit in very nicely. Maybe I'm just gonna, like, in one area of the bedroom, just start like putting moose heads and Ron Paul license plates. If you're a radio listener, I have a Ron Paul Maine license plate. Man, Maine's got a nice license plate too. I like that. It's got a little birdie right there. Got a little. He's sitting there on top of pine cone on an evergreen. It says Vacation Land. I tell you, I like pine cones and I like the woods. Makes me want to go hunting or fishing. Of course, to get up there, I'd probably have to have a bunch of pot-bellied perverts grab my genitals and put me in a microwave oven and then act like I'm the crazy person for not liking it. And they might rob my bags. You know, I did have TSA rob my bags. Flying back from New York, in 2005. One of my daughters was newborn. Been a couple months old, and I thought, you know, instead of a plastic rattle, I'll go to Tiffany's. They were like 50, 60, 70 bucks a piece. I'll get her a rattle and some teething rings and stuff, and they only stole one of the things I bought. They unwrapped the little boxes from Tiffany's, and they just, so I guess, stole what they wanted. And even put the note in there that they'd been in there. But I'm supposed to like being robbed by the government. I mean, they do it anyways. You know, I can't tell you how crazy it is that I've talked to people and seen confirmed cases where they harass small businesses and companies. Even when you pay them what you're supposed to pay the IRS, it's all nebulous so they can rob you. And they'll call people in. This happened to my dad when I was a teenager. Called him in, and he said, I've given you all the receipts, all the facts. You're wanting all these penalties and interest. I don't know. I don't owe this. And they said, Mr. Jones, we're white-collar criminals. You'll pay us what we want, or we're going to charge you, and you're going to go to jail. It's only Mitt Romney and people that don't pay taxes, and Warren Buffett. And we need to stop being chumps in this country. And all you liberal Democrats need to get that fact. There's no free ride. The globalists get most of the money in corporate welfare. Big government's not our friend. Ron Paul's right. The founding fathers are right. Common sense is right. Speaking of Charlotte Iserby, we've got her book, The Deliberate Dumbing Down of America, is back in print after a year out of print, but it's a new, revised, and updated, abridged edition, only 500 pages, full of documents. Infowars.com. Get it out to every educator you know. And coming up, let's get him on right now. Bloodlines, the Illuminati author. We got the book, aplenty, available at Infowars.com, and it's powerful. Stay with us.